having a lot of problems with the internet for the stream right now. Not good. Not good at all. Oh, looks like the internet's down again. Oh my god. Everything that can go bad currently is going bad. It's literally, I'd find internet all day. Second I've started things, it's all gone wrong, which is classic. Literally never had a problem with the live streams before, but I guess today is just the day that nothing's gonna work. Why? Alright, are we up? Okay. I think we might be live properly now. Let me just make sure everything's set up because it looks like it keeps freezing. So it's loading, but I don't know if it's loading just because my internet's bad on my iPad or if it's bad on the camera. I mean, it's buffering a lot, but I think it should be. Cannot connect to the internet. I don't think we're live. Let me just try on my. Change that. Again, I could be fine, but right now nothing is working in terms of me trying to watch the own stream so I can like respond to the chat and everything. Yeah, just nothing is working at all. I've literally never done this. Again, because the whole point of live streaming is being able to talk to people, you know, and build live, you know. And I don't know if we're live, and I also don't know if, well, I can't talk to anyone right now because nothing's working. It's gonna work. If anyone's watching this back, okay, I think we're okay. You're watching this back. Sorry for the first few minutes being chaos. Today we have FunWhole's first ever modular, the Antqiue shop. Let me turn that down real quick. Yeah, so not the most successful start to a live stream ever. I don't know how many people we've got in. Just zoom that out. Got a few people in. We'll start just unboxing this up anyway. Look at that brick separator. I've never seen anything like that. Jesus Christ. That is crazy. Alright. I hope if anyone actually is managing to get in, that I hope you're having a good day. I'm quite excited about this set. Never really built anything like it before. Move these out of the way. Sorry, I've just been on holiday, just got back. Got a bit of a tan to show for it. But I'm a little bit out of the whole ballistic bricks doing stuff. My microphone is really low. I don't think that's too bad. I just don't want it to bash against the table. There is an elephant in the room. I do have a big screen behind me. That's just something new that we are trying out, I guess. I think, yeah, okay, everything's going good. So I'm just going to start sorting the pieces out and seeing where it basically takes us because no one's commenting or anything. So I'll just wait till a few comments roll in. I hope, you know, if you're here, just say hi. Let me know that everything's going all right. And if you're watching, thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch Ballistic Bricks. This, so we got some golden rings. This is like my second. I was building a alternate brand modular. My last live stream, that's the fantasy set, and still not allowed to release the video, so I've got it. Everything's ready to go. Has been for a month, but I'm not allowed to upload anything yet, even though loads of other YouTubers have theirs out. And yeah, so that's a little bit annoying. But Coco City, hey man, you've been doing good recently. I've seen your channel's doing good. It's nice to see. Nice person deserves that. Holiday was nice. Nice little vacation, but I'm gonna be honest, I was just working on birthday bricks the whole time. I was, well, not like in the terms of Lego, but I was strategizing what needs to be done, what we can do for the next like future of the channel, kind of. And what else? And I was just talking to loads of companies and trying to set up some sponsorships and stuff like that, which keeps the channel running. Because I thought I had a massive fly, but I think I was wrong. Let's go there. This is really odd because there's like loads of pieces that they're just one of, and like that does happen sometimes. Like it's not completely strange, but it's annoying to sort out. But yeah, I think that means we're probably in for a lot of detail. This is split up into a lot of different bags. What's up, people boy? Thank you so much everyone for tuning in. Hope you guys are having a good day. And yeah, I want to hear from you. Drop some comments, drop some questions. Everything's appreciated, especially because I'm just kind of sat here alone and I like to talk to people. Gold. I don't think there's any stickers in this set. I think all the pieces are printed. Not all the pieces, but all the things that would normally Lego would have a sticker for or something like that. I think all of it is printed. So I know. I just wanted to start the live streams. I kind of wanted to get on with it, and then not have to go through all the faff once I, started. Like once I got all the sorting out, then go start the live stream because that would be like I feel like this might take a while. Oh, I don't know. That will be done quick. It's a bigger bag, but yeah, it is like I don't mind sorting so much. It's just it does get a bit annoying when you're in a building mood. You kind of get into it. Not so bad, obviously not started yet, but when you're like you really feeling the process and like you maybe like 3 bags in and you start steamrolling it and you're like yeah, and then you finish the bag and then suddenly for the next like hour you've just got to sit there. It's one of the modulars is the bags just take forever to sort, but that's why like I find with a lot of Lego modulars that's what it's like because they have bigger bags. But like this is split up into 12 bags, so it's pretty good. So I can space things out. I do need to get this video out next week though, and it only came yesterday, so yeah, gonna be in a rush. I'll probably be live streaming for the whole of tomorrow. Some people are free tomorrow, then would love to have you around. Just full, might as well. I'm gonna have a full day of building. I might as well talk to you guys while I do it. Kind of like normally I can kind of just like sort without even thinking about it, and I'm just kind of like whop it all together. But I am because I've not built in like a month because I got all the videos ready to upload while I was away. Because obviously I was away, but I wanted to keep the videos coming out. So while I was sat by the pool, I was watching my videos, either get views or flop or whatever. But yeah, so I recorded those all in advance. That's why I was like, if you watch them, I was wearing like the same shirt in most of the videos. And yeah, so I did like 3 in one day, and then the next day I finished the whole fantasy set. So I get that uploaded, but I'm still not allowed to upload it. So I don't know when I'll be allowed to upload it. Maybe I don't know. It could be this week, could be next week. I've got a lot of content planned for the very soon future, and hopefully that translates into content for long-term future. I've seen a lot of FunWhole's products advertised on Facebook, but never brought really interested in this live. Thanks for watching anyway, the live. Love it when you're about. And yeah, like I said, your content's been doing great. Since I've been on holiday, you like hit 100 subscribers. I think you're on like 130 now, Coco City. So that's pretty cool. The chat is on my left, but I'm building over here, so that's okay. Yeah, this is my first FunWhole product as well, actually. Obviously, I've done the fantasy one, I've worked on a lot of AliExpress stuff, but I've never done FunWhole, but it's one of the most talked about ones. So having the chance to build this is very exciting, especially with the lights. I'm just wondering how the lights are going to work. I wonder what they're going to be like in the instructions. And hopefully it turns out to be a good video that people want to see. I found my channel does the best when I talk about modulars, and I haven't uploaded a modular video in too long, maybe like 2 or 3 months. I think it was the detective's office, and I built that on Easter, around Easter. Those are what do best for me, but they are expensive videos to keep up, so I can't do them all the time, obviously, because then I'd be broke. But yeah, I kind of like ran out of like my budget because I was building a lot of modulars back to back to back. So then I started like going on like I did the London vlog, and then I made a dropping things. I had a video, an extra video that came out that was just like the art of the brick exhibit in London. That was really cool. Didn't do too well, but it was a nice experience. And just seeing how Lego can be made in different ways is really cool. And then I went to a local Lego show in Lincoln, and that was interesting. Like, I'm sure there are bigger ones around the country, but the one in Lincoln was pretty good and gave me a lot of ideas kind of to build on. But then again, those more real videos didn't do too well. So it's always helpful, you know, always branching out the content and just seeing what works and what doesn't. So, you know, and content is content. Yeah, the module is expensive. I know, so take a few days to build. I've got 2 modules coming up. Oh, cool. One is Detective's Office and the other is Parisian Restaurant. I still want the cinema. I've seen your cinema build. I love the cinema. I go to cinema all the time though, so I just like films. So that was one of the modulars. I was gonna buy that for real. I was ready to drop £350 on that. Like, I was ready to, with my money that I had saved up. Then I found out about AliExpress, and I then just got loads of different versions. But yeah, I'm excited to see. I've done the Detective's Office, loved it. I think you'll love that one. But the Parisian Restaurant is one of those modulars that I really like, but it's weird because it's not. I feel like it's forgotten because it's not really in your face. It's not. Obviously, it's a restaurant, but it's not out there advertising that. It's a bit like the Greengrocers from way back. They were kind of like. It's kind of like not really talked about. And I guess the Cafe Corner is a bit like that too, but the Cafe Corner has the big mug on the side, and because it was the first modular, it still gets talking about because it's crazy expensive. But yeah, I'm excited to see your 2 reviews on that. I'm sure that they're probably going to be really good because honestly, AliExpress stuff is. So my big debate at the moment is, I love like IPs, I love superheroes and all that, but I really want the Avengers Tower. Now, sets like those with the IPs, I kind of want to get real more, but I've seen some Avengers Tower things from AliExpress, and it just looks so good. I don't know what the minifigures look like. They just look so good, but I feel like I'd be losing the experience because building that would be great. Like having the box with all the box art, having all the, you know, the art that comes with it, having the real bricks. That would be a perfect like opportunity, like experience. You guys know what I mean. That would just be really cool to do. But Brick It Up, how you doing, man? I hope you are having a good day. We're the same for our 1 year wedding anniversary last year. We went to the cinema and went and watched 5 movies in 1 day. That sounds like my kind of wedding anniversary. What were the 5 movies? What came out last year? Might have been like Barbie, Oppenheimer, but Oppenheimer's long, so I don't know. I did Barbenheimer, loved it, lived it, loved it. The beach is opposite the cinema here, so we had breaks on the beach in between movies. That's cool. We don't have a beach where I live, but you live in Blackpool, right? So that is a lot easier. That sounds like a great day. Break it up. How are we doing today? Hope you're having a great day. Like it when you're on the streams. Whoa, I'm shooting things at myself. We've got a lot of these grey plate things. No one's talked about the green screen yet. Yeah, I had a bit of a room change around just to clean things up. There used to be a chair here. Look, there's no chair. I've got a little table here, a little secret table. Got some row plates. How cheeky. And I've also got another. This is from Les DIY, a little sneak preview. This might be next week or the week after. Medieval stuff. So that's nice. I've also just like had a bit of a Temu order. I've got a few bricks and stuff. Cocoa City, you're the one who inspired me to do this. You're on about you started Mills plating things, and even though I don't really want to do it, I feel like I need to bite the bullet eventually and just do it because I need to right. I was in Blackpool last week. All good here. Green screen looks good. Actually, I like that. I want to get more than one, so then I can like because obviously it doesn't cover the full wall at the moment. But I'd like to, if I was talking about something, have it in the background. Eventually, that's a bit of a step up. Oh, okay. There's a lot of information here. Right, troubleshooting small sides of. Wow, we've got a lot of information here about the lights. They look complicated. Check the internal pin. Jesus Christ, this is a techie bit of kit right here. Check out the power switch on the battery box. I don't know if the light. I know obviously a lot of lights are after the fact, but I think this is during the build. Oh God, this is stressful. I'm starting to sweat. Let the light kit package. Let's check out and make sure. Right. Okay. We're just gonna start building and see where it takes us. If we get lost, we get lost, I guess. All right, 1 to 7, and then bag F. We're not gonna start with the minifigures, are we? Oh my goodness, great! There's so much stuff about the lights. It's one of those it's one of those things that like people do. It's like Mills plating. Like you don't. I always avoid it, but then I kind of have to bite the bullet and then do it. Check the LED lights according to the guide starting assembly. After inspection, please return the LED lights to their original bags for future use. If any issues occur. Oh, so they want me to like check if the lights work. Should I do that on the video? Should I do that on the stream, or should I just start building? Like I like the little some sets like on like Temu and stuff come with just a little thing you can just switch it like that. And then I had one cafe that was just a box at the back that you just flipped. That was nice. Um, yeah, I don't really want to be messing about with this right now. You know, testing everything out. The product doesn't even include batteries. I don't even know I have batteries. That's not good. I don't know. F part. Okay. You want me to build the minifigures now? I don't really want to build the minifigures now. I'm good. Just because they're in a separate bag. All my modulars on Mills. Yeah, I'm gonna have to build Mills eventually. I know it. I'm gonna have to bite the bullet, but I'm just gonna delay it for as long as possible. I need to do a big order really, where I like kind of. I want to expand the part in my city. So I need to get some green base plates, but I also just need like little bits of general stuff. Right, what we got? We need a 4x16. 4x16? What am I on about? 16x16. Right, that's 6, right? There's I'm gonna start the build. These lights might come back to bite me. I think they may. I kind of just want to start building. Hopefully there's no, there won't be any light stuff on the first bag, at least. I'm going to be streaming for maybe a few hours. Get this first bag done, definitely. Might go into bag 2, and then maybe look at the lights in between streams tomorrow, for tomorrow's stream. And so everything is good. Another thing is, this obviously comes on a base plate. Well, not a base plate. You're gonna have to put together the base plate slowly, but it will be bigger than, like, higher than a Lego base plate. So, luckily, I've had a few other sets like that, which means I can kind of get away with it, because I should really put the chat on the left-hand side of the screen, shouldn't I? I don't know if I can figure. I'll figure that out maybe for tomorrow. But yeah, what was I on about? Oh yeah, so like this could go together nicely with. Done that in the wrong order already. New brick separator. Let's see if it's. Huh. Oh my god, that is really on there tight. There we go. How's everyone doing? I always like that some people sit there and watch the stream and don't chat anything, and I always wonder who they are. Like, to just sit there, probably smiling when I'm like, "Oh, can I have some comments, please?" But it's all good. All the support is appreciated. Right. So yeah, the Fantasy Modular, and I've got that music club thing, which I kind of want to. I'm gonna finally build the back to that. I think soon. They're all on a bigger than like a Lego base plate, so I might have a street with just them, because then it just makes my life easier, I guess. Obviously, like, you could probably build it on a base plate, those sets, but you'd have to, like, I'd have to plan that now, and yeah, I'm not that bothered. Especially if I end up mills plate. Again, if you mills plate things, then it doesn't matter anyway, which is the crazy thing. Could be watching TV. Oh, hello. Could be. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, people could be watching on TV, I guess. I always find that weird. I always forget that people can watch YouTube on TVs, because, like, I do it sometimes, but, like, I'd never just sit in my room and stick YouTube on the TV. I'd always just put up my iPad or laptop or whatever. I'm watching on a TV and my phone, talking on the phone, and watching on my TV. That's appreciated, man. That's really cool. I wonder. We don't have Chris in. Or is he Chris the Fish? Just hit 1,000 subscribers. Crazy. What are we on right now? 811. We're getting there. We're getting there slowly. I'm a YouTube partner now. I've not set all the details up specifically because I've been on holiday. I don't have my laptop because I didn't really want to, think about tax information while I was on holiday. But yeah, YouTube partner now. First live stream as a YouTube partner. Exciting. Hopefully that means that it can just go back into the content. I don't know, like, until I hit 1,000 subscribers, I don't know how much it actually means. But it means I can have things on the live streams here and set up so, like, people could donate and stuff. But I'm not gonna set that up for a while, I don't think. And, like, I don't know. It just seems like a weird, not a weird thing, but I feel like I'm not big enough to, properly generate donations. But you never know. You got your Mr. Beasts in the world and stuff, so you never know. But yeah, I'll set it up eventually. Just not today because I just wanted to this is a casual live stream today. Just want to hang out, Always nice to have Coco City in, pick it up, our basics, well, not our basics, but our people who always tune in and support. These I've noticed these other companies' modulars always like to have like light grey sidewalks instead of the normal dark grey, which does make it annoying because they kind of they separate, but they look good anyway. I've shared and tagged Chris to see if he's free. Cool. I hope he does join. Thanks for that though. I appreciate that. Yeah, hopefully he does because I want to congratulate him personally about his big milestone. Exciting stuff. He could be a YouTube partner now if he's got the watch time hours. I'm not sure if he does or not because I know he likes to do YouTube shorts. We talked about it. Oh, I'm picking up a block I don't even need. Feels good to be back in the building chair though. I do need a new chair eventually. I've got this manky old chair that I'm wearing. If you're watching on TV, you can still just press up on your controller and you'll see that. Oh, that's really cool. I didn't know that. Thanks for telling people that though. And me, I guess you learn something new every day. Has anyone seen? I'm not going to spoil it. Don't worry. But has anyone seen Deadpool? The new Deadpool film yet? It's pretty good. I'm not gonna say anything that happened. I just want to know if anyone uh has seen it. Thanks for the congrats, man. You will get there soon because your content is going a bit crazy right now. You are doing good, and it's nice to see. But yeah, it's just obviously what I've been doing YouTube now for 5 months, and I've done YouTube my whole life, but obviously in the last 5 months I've done weekly uploads, which is something that I've never even considered before. But just having that Tuesday 3 p.m. every time. Now these live streams are like when I just stream randomly. I might put out a post saying I'm gonna live stream tomorrow, and make it more official so more people know about it. But yeah, today I knew I was gonna live stream, but I didn't know how long for, so I didn't want it to be as big an event. But yeah, I've got some plans with the Deadpool movie and my videos. Bit mysterious that sounds like, but you will find out soon what I mean. Hopefully, if I actually get it done. But I think I might have a few extra uploads, so that's fun. FunWhole. That's a really bad joke. It's really difficult because you got to really put these in. But the quality of the bricks, I'm not even thinking about it, which means obviously they're very good. I got an extra one for no reason. Yeah, that's what I think about. If I'm not thinking, oh, this brick is, ooh, then it's a good brick. Because you shouldn't really think about that when you build. You should just kind of think about, oh, what am I building? But obviously, when you do think about the bricks, then it becomes a problem. Because you're like, why is it not good? I've not watched any Deadpool yet. Really want to though. Some of my friends have. I still think the brand name FunWhole is a crazy. That is a bit of a crazy name when you think about it. But wow, that is never even would have thought of that. Wow, unbelievable. Um, yeah, the new Deadpool was good. I don't. Why am I saying it? Like I'm trying to get I'm sponsoring, trying to get people to see it. I'm a big Marvel guy, I guess. That's what I thought about the Avengers Tower, but no, it was definitely. I think I'm not the biggest Ryan Reynolds guy, but he's very good as Deadpool. It's kind of just one role that really suits him. Everything else, I guess, when he does his kind of Ryan Reynolds stick, it can come off as a bit annoying. But this is where it just works really well. And Hugh Jackman, obviously, is great as a straight man to him. just nervous when I see those lights coming in. Again, I'm gonna figure it out, but I'd rather do it not on a live stream. But I'm sure you guys don't want to see me sitting here trying to be all technical. Who's your favorite Avenger? That is an interesting question. I guess it kind of switches because, well, first of all, it's like who do you consider an Avenger? I guess out of the original six who are in the film, uh, Captain America, I'd say. But when you like open it up to like your Infinity War and your End Games, I love Spider Man, and like everyone loves Spider Man, but there's a reason why everyone loves Spider Man, and it's because he's really cool. You know, I Four's good, and I think Thor Ragnarok was a perfect film for the MCU. But then like I love the Guardians movies, Guardians of the Galaxy. They're some of the best. Uh, Same CA from OG6 is my fave. Yeah, Captain like I controversially like the first Avenger a lot more than I like the Winter Soldier. I know Winter Soldier gets a lot of hype and praise, and that's great. But I just think the first Avenger is a lot better. But it's just I just enjoy it personally a lot more, and it kind of shows. I think he's best when he's in his actual time period, which is why I love the ending to Endgame. Uh, that was great. God, Endgame was like 5 years ago. It wasn't even like 5 years ago. It was over 5 years ago now. Spider-Man: No Way Home was 3 years ago. Wow, that was when Phase Four was had some promise. No, I've not even minded Phase Four. I like the Marvels. People hated it. I quite liked it. I had a good time with it. Was it the best Marvel movie? No, but it was fun. A lot better than the first Captain Marvel movie. That sucked. But no, the Marvels. I enjoyed that, but it gets a lot of bad reception. It's annoying because I think Brie Larson is actually a very good actress, but she's not really been in enough to show that. She was in Room, which was very good, but that was kind of it. I dropped off the scene after that. This is God. Is this how bit long? Is like long an actual place? How's your vacation trip? I had a really good time. Thanks, Jay Connor. It was it was relaxing. I was in Turkey, so that was nice. Yeah, generally a pretty good time. Just kind of well, I'd love to say that I was doing nothing, but I was quite active on the channel, just obviously trying to respond to all the comments, trying to work things out with companies. But no, it was nice. It was nice to spend time with the family. And what's this piece? It's a funky piece as well. Sorry, I'm just there. It is. Sorry, right in front of me. Yeah, no, but I had a good time. Holidays or vacations are just always the best, aren't they? And then coming home sucks. So, but yeah, it is nice to be back home and be able to build Lego though, because I did miss building Lego in the hotel we was at. We stayed in all inclusive, so all the food and drink is free and everything. But when we were there, they have like an opticians for some reason there. But the guy in there, uh, he had loads of like big Lego sculptures, but like when I say well, not sculptures, they're just the bigger Lego sets, but all the cars, which is something normally I'm not interested in. I like the city building stuff and whatever. But he had all that and like tractors. He had the big Echo One or from Ghostbusters and stuff like that. Really, all the big sets, and it was really cool to see all that. And I just got talking to him. He didn't speak great English, but it's just how having that understanding of Lego. He said his son builds most of his stuff, and then he puts it in the shop, which is very cool. Hey, would you ever try an AliExpress knockoff of IP stuff, Star Wars, etc.? I was just talking about this actually, about the Avengers set, because I'm really conflicted if I should get it or not. Um, because I love it. Obviously, a very expensive Lego set, but it's one that I feel like the price, well, it's a lot, but it's something that I would make. Oh, I don't know, like, it's a lot of money. But if you get the AliExpress version, you kind of lose out on the experience of opening the box, having all the real minifigures. Minifigures are worth a lot of money in that set too. And like I've got the real Daily Bugle. I love that set. I got the real Sanctum Sanctorium. I loved it. They were both fantastic, like perfect modulars, and that's what got me into modulars as a whole. So, but to answer your question, IP stuff, Star Wars, I definitely get. Lord of the Rings, I'm looking at right now for some videos. Ghostbusters, the modular, definitely want that at some point. It's just a factor of money right now. And I actually have a very exciting collaboration coming up in a few weeks when I get it. And I can't say too much, but it is, well, I can say too much. I've been working with a company called Barware, and they basically have two different websites. One where they sell like people's designs and give them credit and stuff like that, and another one where they sell Lego sets, but like what AliExpress do. Now they have quite a big set that's come out this year. Not nothing that would like normally go in the city unless I expanded it to have the woods that I've talked about before. But quite a big set that's come out this year, quite expensive, and I'm getting that as an alternate version. I'm really excited to have that video. That's Barware official who sent me that, so that will be exciting. If anyone wants to know, I'm sure if you put in any guesses, I'll answer honestly. You should look at the Department 56 Christmas villages. Beautiful ceramic scenes. You could do the same with Lego and have a Christmas theme set up. Huh, I've never heard of them. But you know what? I'm going to look into that. Department 56. Do I have anything to write on my hand? I know a lot of people do have Christmas villages in their, like, not even in their city, but just like in their setup. And I've, like, it's difficult because, like, there's not, like, obviously, there's no modular things, but I guess something like this could go in here that I've just received. Yeah. Obviously not Christmassy, but like kind of what a Christmas town I would think would look like. But yeah, that's a really great suggestion. You could be a trendsetter. I'd love to be. But yeah, so I'm gonna talk about some city plans while I build this. And like just ideas that I've shot around my head and I want to do, because at the end of the day, the city is something that I should enjoy because I spend a lot of money on it and a lot of time. So I want to have things that I like. So I like Walking Dead a lot, the TV show. I'm a big Walking Dead guy in general. And what I'd like to do eventually is buy a lot of like zombies, right? And then those apocalypse versions of the modulars, so like the diner and stuff like that. I'd really like to have that, and then kind of have like a zombie apocalypse going on, maybe like in the corner of the city, not like the whole city, because I don't want it to be like that. And then kind of have a street full of the superheroes, because I've got a lot of superheroes, but I don't know what to do with them, because it'd be weird if there's loads of superheroes just having fights on every one of my rooftops. So if I had them all like lined up like a collaboration, so we got like DC, Marvel, I could even get like Invincible knockoff, ones, do a video on that, and that would be really cool to do. Like have a little mini zombie apocalypse going on, and yeah, I'd love to do that. And another thing, Walking Dead is so good. I was a big Glenn guy, massive Glenn guy. That's why I love Invincible. Now I'm a big Negan guy. Uh, my favorite character, one of my favorite characters in TV show history. Dead City, not been as good. I was actually a big Rick hater during the show, but now the Ones Who Live came out. I kind of like Rick. He's grown on me, I've got to say. Um, with this, We do the same interests. We do, don't we? We're like literally exact same things. Best way to be there. Lego community. Or fake Lego community, I guess. Um, my other plan is, well, I'd like to eventually have the city like have a beach and then go around and have bridges to like a wood section or like a house section where I have like the Simpsons house and stuff like that. But I've got the Mo's modular, and I'd eventually like to add on to that, and get some of the other Ben Builds Lego designed builds because they'd be really cool to have. And have like a, I don't know if I'd want to put them together though, but have like a little Springfield thing. I've got the Quickie Mart, all real. And I'd like to have like a bit of a Simpsons thing going on, but I don't know if that would be like all in one because it kind of annoy me because none of those builds are together in the show. Um, so there's something I'm considering having, like a little Springfield bit. But yeah, that is another thing I could add to the city, I guess, or like another bridge over to something if I had like a Christmas Wonderland kind of thing going on. So interesting comment because it does like it's something that maybe I wouldn't normally think about, but maybe when it comes to Christmas, which is in a few months, I gotta have a plan for it now. But if I focused on that and then had like a series of videos, I could slowly try and build something like that. So thank you for the suggestion. Another thing that pops into my mind is using black and grey bricks to create silhouettes of city skylines. Um, another comment just popped up. Another wait to create silhouette of city skylines that are backlit. Pro very thin setup and would look cool in windows. Con no directions. That is a good idea. The only thing is obviously that would make it very dark. Um, but something I wanted to do for a long time is like Brixie recently did it, but I had the idea before. Remember that? But I wanted to paint the walls of my like Lego room to have all the clouds on them and stuff like that. So then when I like build the city, instead of having a white wall and you can just tell it's in someone's room, it would look more like it was going on. So my aunt is a very talented, like she not well, she doesn't do it professionally, but she's very talented at painting. She painted my whole room when I was little, Mario themed, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, I was thinking of maybe trying to ask her to do that and then having that going on. But that's a very good suggestion too, and I do like that a lot. What else have we got? I know the Glen Abraham scene is like the worst ever, but the heads on the sticks get to me every time. You have such good city plans. I'm excited. Yeah, like I've got a lot going on. That the only reason why the city exists, well, the only reason why the YouTube exists is because I had all these ideas literally just when I found out about modulars, and then suddenly I was like, I want to do all them. And I also just think, what would be good for people to watch? What would be entertaining? What would I want to watch other people do with their cities? Because they're so big, but sometimes they don't always have the personality. So I'm just trying to do what I'd like to see. Yeah, the Glenn and Abraham scene was absolutely horrific, but Negan was so cool in that. I can't lie, and that's why I like Negan because I was like, to be fair, he has a point, but my boy Glenn did him dirty. You know, I'm reading the comics for it now. Actually, do I have it? No, I moved it. Yeah, I've been reading the Walking Dead comics from the start. Ouch, that hurt. And they're pretty good. They're obviously a little bit different to the show as well, so it's just interesting to see the differences and whatnot. Right. Um, you could do your Christmas in an advent calendar. Each door you open is a new building. That'd be cool. Be expensive though. um, I like the Christmas advent idea. I've been buying Lego for a couple of weeks, and you're already my favorite tuber. I really appreciate that. That is really kind. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Lego community. I hope that you stay with us. Stay with us. Keep building. And yeah, Lego is such a great just output to things. It's really nice. And like for ages, I'd build Lego and just stick on a movie, and it'd be really nice to have that escape. And now I kind of live stream when I build, and it's just nice to talk to people, catch up, hear people. But yeah, I really appreciate that comment because you're not done that wrong. It makes everything worth it. Honestly, it does get hard sometimes because if you look at my channel, the views don't come in like they used to. Not like they were particularly high before, and it's just stuff like that makes it worth it. But yeah, Lego can be addictive. Can be. It is addictive. I don't even know. I spend so much money on Lego. I don't even know if it can be. Yeah, I'd say I'm probably addicted now. What's the time? 4 o'clock. How long have I been live streaming? 44 minutes. Wow, I'm only on step 21. I've been slacking. But now, there's I think since finding AliExpress and stuff as well, like it's just so much better because so a few years ago, I okay, like I've always liked Lego when I was a kid and everything, but I had about a set like a kind of time 2 years ago where I started liking Lego again. But I rebought a lot of my old sets that kind of came apart and stuff like that because when I was a kid, obviously I wasn't. Well, I moved house and that actually kind of broke my Lego habit because everything got broken. It was just sad to see. I did put some of the stuff together, but I've still got things like the Arkham set, which is still not together, which is so annoying because I'd love to have it in the city. But yeah, that's a problem. But yeah, anyway, so about 2 years ago, I got really into Lego again, and I started liking Lego Star Wars. But obviously, it's really expensive, and it's also kind of weird because it's like, do you display it? What do you do with it? But I feel like I've always wanted to have a city, but I've somehow liked Lego my whole life. Somehow never even knew about the modular collection until this Christmas. I don't know how. I've been on Lego YouTube for so long, watching it all. Obviously, I'd have times where I'm not actively, buying Lego or whatever. But I'd always like think it's cool. I'd always look at it in shops and whatever. Always watch the other YouTube video. Somehow never saw a single thing about modulars. I have no clue how it happened. And then as soon as I found out about it, it's like the only thing that I see now. But yeah, I feel like I've always wanted to have something that like I played a lot of Minecraft as well. And last year I got really into Minecraft, but my big thing was I wanted to build a city and whatever. But it's kind of lonely because like I was never gonna YouTube that because there's so many Minecraft YouTubers that I wouldn't have anything to add. Um, and just seeing it all. Like I've tried doing Minecraft YouTube videos before on an old channel, and it just does how you'd expect it to do. Not amazing. But I'd always wanted that kind of you keep adding, you keep building something, make a building a day, whatever, and it adds up over time and it looks great. I've always wanted that, but I never knew how. And then as soon as I found out about modulars, I was like, this is exactly what I want to do. This is exactly what I've been, wanting to do for so long. Build modulars, build a modular every few weeks. Like again, I don't even think about the city that much. I'm not actively in the city making changes. I just add a build every time I get a new modular. And guess what? It starts to add up. It starts to become a real city. You add the road plates, and slowly you're like, wow, this is a whole thing. Problem is obviously space, but I do a lot of space in the room. I'm blessed to have space because I know a lot of people struggle for space, and I understand why. Problem is, if I ever move out, I won't have the space then. But unless I just keep it here, which I do consider just keeping it in this house. Right. But yeah, just that kind of keep building towards something, and then eventually it will look really cool. Always wanted that, and just really happy that Lego can, well, say Lego, but obviously I don't. I built Lego obviously the last few videos, but I don't really buy Lego that much anymore, just because of the channel, but also because fake Lego is so good. The AliExpress stuff, and then you find out about companies like FunWhole and Fantasy and Les DIY and Barware, and suddenly I'm like, what's the point? There's a there's so much good quality stuff out there that why am I kind of spending, half of a grand on Lego and then finishing it in like 3 days? It's very, very expensive. And when you're like, well, I could have that for like 1/5 of the price, why do you not do it? It's weird. I think I've done that right. 4 people. Sometime, what's that? I generally enjoy your channel more than some of the massive channels. Your channel is realistic, inspiring. I do appreciate that because, like, yeah, I guess it is realistic because I'm not, rolling with money. Like, I had that real Assembly Square thing come out. That was like my big present to myself when I just like finished my first. I had a Christmas job last year, and I did quite a lot of hours, so I kind of rewarded myself for that because it was going out of date. And then that was me thinking that'd be the. I got that, and then I got the Sanctum Sanctorium second hand, but it never been opened. So it's basically like the real thing. I got that for like £100. So that was a really good deal. Just some nice guy who just generally wanted someone who liked Lego to have it, so he's happy to do like a good deal and everything. Had those two, and then on Temu saw a. So I used Temu a lot because my friends liked it, and they were like, "Oh, you can get cool like hoodies on here." Out of curiosity, I searched up Lego Modular, found the Grand Emporium, built that before I started the channel, and just absolutely loved it. Was and I was like, this is like the real thing. The base plate bent up. I was like, this is like the real thing. And I always said, if there was a way you could get more of these, I'd definitely build more. I'd definitely just buy these. Then I found out what AliExpress was because I always thought AliExpress was only in America. Found out, I just searched it online. Turns out it's in the UK as well. And that was just kind of it for me. I bought 4 modulars the first day I found out AliExpress existed. Uh, and then from there, just kept going. Let's see. Sometimes the big YouTubers are off-putting and unreachable. They don't respond in the same way. Don't have the same feel. Yeah, that is one thing I'm disappointed in. Like, I really do like seeing people like Brixie, and no hate on him, of course. He's a very busy guy. He's got a lot of subscribers, family and everything. But like, I comment on a few videos. I've messaged him on Instagram, and like, never hear anything. And like, that's fine, obviously, but it's a bit. And also seeing the fact that he has just bought a warehouse for his Lego City. You know how crazy that is. Um, that is crazy. That is really, really crazy. Um, but yeah, obviously, you don't really get that level of interaction. Like sometimes I won't respond to a comment straight away because I actually want to sit down and I read it in the morning and then I'll sit down, go about my day, and I'll be thinking about how can I respond to this in a good way because people deserve a good response. And really, really sucks that it's a YouTuber who got me into. I found him. He was the one I saw about Lego Cities. He was called New Brickerton. He wasn't uploaded in months. I messaged him when I first started out asking something about base plates, and he was like, it was a stupid question because I thought you bought a base plate, then you built the modular on the base plate separately, and then you just put that on top of a base plate for the Lego City. That's confused why people would always lay out their base plates first. So I never knew. I messaged him, he was very nice and everything, but he hasn't uploaded in about 4 months, and messaged him again, haven't heard anything. So that sucks. I really hope he's okay. But I loved his content. He had some of the best content on Lego YouTube, and he wasn't even that big. But he was really the one who wanted me, like, it made me want to step up my game and record the whole process. Um, so yeah, exactly. I agree. Lego is way too expensive, honestly. I I didn't go in, but I was in London. I had the amazing opportunity to watch Team USA play in London. Um, so I saw LeBron James, I saw Steph Curry, Kevin Durant. A lot of American people will be like, yeah. But that was because I'm a big basketball guy as well. I want to implement some basketball stuff in the city because again, that's what I like. I just like putting stuff that I like in the city. But yeah, got the chance to see that. Tried to get into the Lego store. Uh, didn't have enough. No, did it wrong. We'll have to take that out so I can get to that. Oh, that's really annoying. There we go. That's okay. That's me not. That's me talking rather than building. Getting ahead of myself. There we go. That was quite a simple fix. But yeah, I got to see all those play, and I tried to go to the Lego store the next day, and it was shutting just as I got there, which sucked, but it was good because in the Leicester Square one, which I made a video on, they had that big Avengers Tower, and every time I go in, it just stares at me. I want it. I get what I kind of want to do at some point, which is crazy. Like it would be a lot of money, but I'd love to get like a real Avengers Tower and a fake Avengers Tower, build them both at the same time, take ages, and then review them because then you get the proper compared to Lego review. But that would be a very expensive video, and if that didn't do really well, I'd be like, oh, that was a bit pointless. I might save that in case I ever got to like a thousand subscribers or something like that. But that might actually be sooner than I think, so I might take that back. Uh, Two people watching. Coco City, I think it's just me and you now, but that's alright. Uh, Brick separators just aren't it sometimes. It got pretty annoying doing it for the diner to mills. It was fun rebuilding, but separating no. It separating does kind of suck. Um, this brick, I'm always interested in other brands' brick separators. So the Fantasy one was just a Lego one basically, but they're personal designing. This is different because it has this like big ball on and stuff. They got this a little bit different, pretty much just the same thing, but I have to get used to it. But yeah, when I misplace something, it really gets on my nerves. Like you said, yeah, that's the thing. When you redo something for a Mills plate, redoing everything in terms of the tiling, especially on like the Grand Emporium for me, that would suck. It's just so hard to get all the bricks off. And then I feel like my worry with fake Lego is if you kind of have it and it kind of sits there for a while, it. So I had it with the cinema. I built it on a bad base plate, so I couldn't build it. It was too annoying. Ordered a real Lego base plate, and then when I took all the bricks off the bad base plate, all the bricks felt less flimsy when I put them back down on the cinema. And like they almost got to a point where I felt like if I was to do that, they'd fall off. So that's one massive thing. If that ever happened with fake Lego, that would be a big like the alarm bells would ring, and I'd have to make some videos about that and make some videos about that. Just talk about it in generally. The Bugle, I mean, that was my first modular. I didn't even know it at the time. I just loved the Daily Bugle. I love Spider Man. And then I saw the Daily Bugle, needed it, got it. That was like my Star Wars phase. That was the big set I got, and got it for Christmas actually. A really good gift. And then I didn't build it for ages because I didn't want to. I was scared that I was gonna like ruin the opportunity. I don't even know. Just kind of didn't want to take it out of the box or anything for a while. Then I was like, no, I want to build it, and it actually took me so long to build. I feel like if I built it now, I would not have that problem. But yeah, God, I was building that thing for so long. I think it took me about 2 months. Now I can get through a modular like sometimes in a day. That is, I think I only did that once, and I don't want to do a modular in a day. But sometimes I have to put out videos, which is just part of the YouTube thing. But yeah, like I don't think like this and whatever, but like some of the like yawn about the Parisian restaurant, Coco City. I feel like if I was to have that and it was like a Monday, I'm uploading on a Tuesday. I think I could probably, if I sat down, I could get the whole build done. But the Daily Bugle just took me so long; it was ridiculous. And like I had a lot of problems as well with I don't know if I was like pressing all the stuff together right because I wasn't building Lego actively. So I always felt like I was, but some of it isn't the most sturdy thing in the world, even now. But yeah, I'd love to, like I said, modulars are better over a few days. It used to take me 3 days to be honest. Yeah, I'm trying to think how long it normally. Just depends. Like the fantasy one took me days. They don't like advertising about how long it takes to build, but I yeah, it took me. I've not had a drink in like an hour. Sorry, let me just open this. Mm. Yeah, Fantasy took me a long time. The cinema was annoying because it was one of my most anticipated modulars ever. I had to build that basically in a whole day because I was really ill in the week that I planned to build it, and I couldn't because I was ill. So then kind of sucked because I was in a place where I had to build it all in like I think I had 1.5 days to build it. And the whole mini month stuff actually, that was just because I didn't really have any money to fund the stuff like 2 months ago, and the mini stuff is really cheap. I had a friend get me the TikTok one as a gift because he literally saw it for like a quid. And yeah, the mini month stuff all was filmed on the Monday night before the upload, and I'd edit. Basically, I'd start building at about 10, build until around 2 or 3 in the morning, edit the video, get it all uploaded, ready for the Tuesday, and then go to bed. So that kind of sucked, but I'm not really doing that anymore. That was just because I got kind of in a hole with the YouTube thing. I felt like it was more of a chore at that point. But I'm completely out of that now. That was just like a month because didn't have any money for modulars, and then luckily I've been sent a few things since, so looking all right now. Uh, but yeah, like I do need to get some more modular stuff out because the channel does best when I'm on about modulars. Like everything else doesn't even compare. Everything else, 200, 300 views. Modulars, 1,000 guaranteed. Crazy. I don't know if it'll still be the case though, because I've not done one in so long. I was kind of riding the high, where every video would just like in the first day, 1,000 views, because it was like modular, and then that allowed me. So if I had a week where I just made like a video about something else, enough people kept watching for the modulars who would watch the video. Uh, but now I've kind of lost that because I've done a lot of different stuff. So people don't really, are like, oh, I guess he doesn't do modulars anymore, and stuff. So people have stopped watching because, there's like I reviewed real Lego and stuff, and people are better than that than me. People can put out better reviews, and I don't have the facilities right now to really make a great video once. Well, not like I hope all my videos are good. I put pride in all my videos to try and make them all good. But upload them once a week. I'm always trying to just get the content out. The other day I bought the construction set and I just built it just for me without a camera. God, that must be so nice. I wonder what that's like. I've not done that in so long. When I went to New York, and that was fantastic. And I bought there. That was my first ever time going. I went to the Fifth Avenue Lego shop. It was amazing. And I bought the Statue of Liberty, a New York taxi. I bought a London bus when I was in the airport going there. And I bought flowers, a Lego set. I bought a brick head, and then I got this gift with purchase, which was the dragon. And all those were before I started doing YouTube. So I just bought all those uh, off camera and watching movies. So yeah, it was a completely different experience. Benjamin Ben, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Your question is, do you have a favourite set? Mine is the fishing cabin. Love the fishing cabin. That is a great set. Very good choice. Favourite set that I've built? I'd say the Daily Bugle. Just because I had so much fun. I loved all the detail on that. But I do love my Moe's as well. It was not a custom Moe's, but it's a mock design from Ben Bill's Lego. But in terms of actually looking at it, the thing I like to look at the most that I've built is the Ewok Village. I built that a very long time ago, and I love that. Love it. Apparently they're bringing out a new one next year. Definitely going to buy that, just because I've got that old one. I love it. It's been in a cabinet in my Lego room. I look at it whenever I go in there. I looked at it for years. Amazing. And because it's always been in a cabinet, it's not one of my sets that got dusty. Like all my Simpsons ones that I kept in my room, and they got dusty because of that. Art reviews very detailed and love the little niches you have, like ballistic approved. Appreciate that. Yeah, I do stuff like that, and I don't. I kind of did it to start off with. It was my first kind of videos. I was trying to figure out what kind of crate I wanted to be, and there are a few more that I want to add in eventually. But right now, I just kind of see where it goes. But yeah, Ballistic Bricks approved is the problem is with Ballistic Bricks approved is because I just enjoy building everything, so I feel like everything should be Ballistic Bricks approved. But that's why I kind of like do the mini stuff sometimes because that way I can Ballistic Bricks unapproved things. I always feel guilty as well because if someone buys me a gift of Lego or fake Lego, or whatever, and then I Ballistic Bricks disapprove it, I feel guilty. But I've done that before. But I've enjoyed most of the stuff I've bought, so I'm kind of like, oh yeah, I need. Sometimes I'm like, do I buy bad Lego like on purpose? So then I don't. But I don't know. Do you have a worse set? Mine is Optimus Prime. I had to use super glue. Super glue. That is terrible. Yeah, that is really weird. Worst set. Set that I actively disliked. So I had made a mini set for mini month. Rubbish. I hated that, and obviously because it was mini, it was worse, like the worst. But that won't answer the question because that's not a real Lego set. But yeah, absolutely hated building that. Was at the point where I was just gonna end the video and just say I can't build it. Ballistic Bricks unapproved. Bye. Kind of thing. It's in the city now in that little part bit, but it's literally not even together. Like it comes apart, and because I had this friend come round and he broke it, and what can you do? I got a bit handsy with it. I did warn him, but yeah. So I'm not too bothered about it. But yeah, so since he did that, kind of won't stay together anymore, which is very sad. But yeah, it's not a great set. I'm gonna take it out of the city eventually, but then I'm like, I don't want it on display. I don't really care about it that much. I'd feel wrong to throw anything away. That'd be weird, even though it's just mini Lego and stuff. Those were really small bricks, and I just didn't like that. But a real Lego set I built, so I was never really a big Bionicle guy. I don't think I've ever had like a Bionicle, but they had those like joke. I had a Joker version way back in the day. Didn't like that much, uh, and not a general fan. But it's just difficult because like I do mostly like most like the designs. Everything I buy normally it's well, it's because I like the set, and there are a lot of bad Lego designs, and like a lot of the city, especially under the Lego City line rather than Lego Modulars. The Lego City stuff sucks, and it's stuff that you can't put in a city and it look realistic and good. Just wouldn't work at all. It looks bad and unrealistic, and there's never backs. So a lot of the time, like I know you can obviously customize those and then try and make that your own, but no, I'm not a fan of most of the actual Lego City stuff. It has to be a very specific set for me to buy it, which is why like I mainly like to just do like if I was to get one of those, I'd do like a vehicle one instead because I just think it's better. You kind of know what you get in a full vehicle. You're not gonna get half a vehicle. I'm sure they probably would love to give you half a vehicle, but they can't do that. The only real Lego sets I buy are the Minecraft 20 book sets. So I can't believe that I've never owned a Minecraft set. I loved Minecraft my whole life, and I've never ever mixed the two. I've never built, and I was so excited. I remember when there was the rumors of Minecraft getting a Lego set, and I was like, "Oh my god, I need it." Just never built any. It's really surprising because yeah, I know some like the thing is as well is like I've seen people try to put their Minecraft sets together and make a like a Minecraft world out of Lego. It doesn't work. Like they look fine, but I often think they look really ugly and messy, and they just don't work. But like I'd love some of the characters to build, and like I think the sets by themselves would be very fun. And I think it's something I might look into is when I have the woods, it's going to be more like miscellaneous stuff, but then surrounded by trees. So then I have the excuse to build stuff like that. you know, and have a few sets that wouldn't normally get in a city. I could get them in there. So that's what the woods are really about for me when I eventually get onto them, which I have no clue when that could be. Could be soon, could be never, I guess. I think they need to do Lego City stuff that can help building a city without having to build modulars. Yeah, so one of the most popular things people like I've seen in like the Lego modular community is when the ice cream shop, people bought two of those, made it into not a modular. Well, I think some people tried to put it in a modular, but people bought it into a whole shop. Now, if they sold whole buildings, like it's something that maybe like I don't know. It depends how colourful they are. If they're like bright pink and then bright yellow, like it would look bad. But like they need to release full buildings because I get the for kids and stuff like that, but having that having one adult set a year as a building, obviously it's expensive, and then you can justify it being expensive because it's once a year. But yeah, it's really annoying because like obviously someone like me, and I'm lucky. Well, I'm not lucky, but I've never built modulars in the past, so I've got all those modulars to buy, which is a good thing and a bad thing. But then once I get all those, which will there will be a day that probably will be next year, you know, where I'm gonna have slowly collected all the modulars, and it's like apart from Marks, where do you go to? Because Lego don't release anything like that. You know, they don't release full buildings that you can just get in your city and stuff like that, or you can try and incorporate. So it's gonna be a weird bridge when I get to it, but I want a woodlands area in my city, but it gives me anxiety thinking of the greenery stuff and the rocky areas and stuff. That looks hard. I'm exactly the same. It's a daunting task because you kind of know where you stand with the modulars. You know, you build it, get a road, blah 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 blah. Customization for your city is obviously if you want your own sets, like mocks and whatever, and then where you put minifigures and the storylines you tell with like superheroes and stuff. You know, and you know where you stand, and it's great. But like you say, woodlands area, that's like you got to build all these trees and yeah, like you said, rocky areas. But I think what I'd like to do is get like a. I don't even know because I feel like just trees like big enough to be a wood area would be expensive. Well, no, they will be expensive. And I need to press these down more. Um, but yeah, I'd like to eventually have it so there are just trees, but the when it comes to like all the rocks and like people have those big Lego cliffs, those are crazy. I do not like that. And like I've always wanted a Lego train to run around the city. That would be really cool, but I could just never. I just don't think I could ever do it because it's just so technical. And like I'm getting stressed out now about the lights. I just like having the simpler stuff. I don't love thinking about the uh, the daunting task of like even when it comes to like obviously light kits. I'm getting a bit nervous now, but like when people have light kits in their whole city, I'm like, how do you do that? And that's why I've not ventured into mills plating or anything like that yet because I don't know. It's just I kind of like Lego being what it is, but I guess that's something I have to think about more when you want to build a city properly. And also when you got YouTube, people want to see people are bugging me about mills plating all the time, literally all the time. My God, this all goes together now. Oh, so it's like you build all four sections and then you slowly put it together. That's very interesting. Oh wow, and that's definitely one real Lego base plate big. So this is perfect to go in the city. Oh, a little bit of bend. A little bit of bend. Not amazing. I don't love the bending. Luckily enough, because this is all normal plates, if I ever needed to nose plate this, it could just be done really simply. So that is one thing I guess I can thank. And I guess once there's a weight on here, then it will probably look better. But yeah. It's got make sure I put all the bricks up. Ouch. Just had that coming. That's what the right way around. Trains are scary, but I love one space-wise. They look super cool though. Luckily enough, I do have a bit of space, but it's like I don't want to mess up the train. And then I feel like it would just be, if I had one, it would just be a simple one, probably going around the city just in a loop, uh, which would be really cool to see anyway, and something that I'd like to do. But it's weird. My mum's always like, she's always loved like the lighting up aspect of what people do with their cities, and been like, oh, you should do that. And I just, I don't see myself doing it because it's just a complicated process. I have a spare one of these. That feels very wrong. This is a very big piece to be a spare. It looks like I've got everything right though. Bag 2. We've been streaming for an hour and we're only just on bag 2. I guess it is the base though, so I'll give myself some credit. Do we have lights in here soon? I just don't want to deal with lights right now. Maybe I should just build until I see lights. And then we'll just cancel the stream, get off. Micro boards are also awesome with 2cm trains. Interesting. Not something I've really thought about, but yeah. That could be cool. Even though I'm looking through, I'm going to start building bag 2 anyway. Oh well, I guess the problem is if we get round to the dreaded lights, then we'll deal with it when we come to it, I guess. We've got 4 bags this time. Oh, a little break between bags. A little bit of a quick drink. Going out for dinner tonight. I'm getting a Chinese. Very excited. I love a Chinese. New chair looks nice. No, this is actually the same chair I've used for a while now. It's quite old actually. But yeah, I always had that blue one there, which actually my first ever videos was all on there, and then I kept it there. When I got this desk because I just wanted to keep it on feet. Now I've got a little table here. But yeah, so first time people probably see the chair because it's not really something that I show off a lot. Benjamin, I'd love to know more about the micro build you're talking about. I'm a bit confused. Like, just like do you something like very small trains, like very small. There's something so nice about not having any stickers in sets and just having all printed pieces. Like, look at that, printed piece, Antqiue. Reminds me of my film I just made, Night to the Future. We're back to the dreaded sorting. That's what I mean. Like you start enjoying the building, and then you just you get taken down a level. It's interesting because like it's a Saturday. I don't think I've streamed on a Saturday before, but when I streamed on the Friday that time, I had like 19 people in, which was crazy. That was like amazing. It wasn't even for that long, but just like the fact that 19 people were tuned in at the same time. We've had about 3-4 people in today, which is fine. You know, obviously people got their lives. It's Saturday, people are busy, but it's just good because obviously nice to know what times people will watch are free. And obviously I didn't really give much notice about this, so something I need to do tomorrow. I might have a big post about it tonight or something. Just making sure everyone knows, just so they don't miss it. Because I get a lot of comments and messages that are like, I missed the live stream. It didn't even come up. So kind of just letting people know. I didn't even post anything on YouTube. I'm off to make a coffee. I'll be back. I love coffee. God, how do you take it? I guess we're gonna know when you get back. I'm drinking black coffee at the moment. Not right this second, but I've started to drink black coffee. I miss the coffee in New York. The New York coffee is like different, you know. It woke something in me. We've got 3 people in. I think one of them is my iPad. So 2 people in. Cocoa City's off to make a coffee. What we got here? Printed piece. Wow, some really cool printed pieces here. Fantasy. Not ooh. So I used to say fantasy when it comes to videos because normally that's who I work with. FunWhole's have absolutely done themselves away then. I'm back. That was a very quick coffee. Just finished a night shift. Just woke up before you went live. Oh, damn. Night shift. Wow, I wouldn't even. God, that must be not nice. Making YouTube videos and night shift must be a very terrible combination of things when it comes to human will to live. I had iced coffee a lot too. I love iced coffee. Yeah, when I'm not drinking black coffee, I do love iced coffee. A place near me just opened and they sell iced coffee, and it's like the best iced coffee I've ever had in my life. But it's like ridiculously expensive. And it's like you pay for what you get for, you know, but at the same time, like, I'm not gonna spend all that money on a coffee all the time. Little helmet here, little golden helmet, very nice. And a shield, printed shield. Yeah, FunWhole. I think FunWhole might have the sauce. Interesting, because obviously I'm gonna have this going on. Like, I've got the live stream on. I don't know, you know, got a few people watching, which is fine, you know. Always nice to have a few more people in and get that conversation going, but it is what it is. Nice to have anyone watching. Really nice to have you guys in. But yeah, but I'm actually going to film the videos a bit different for this one. I'm trying to engage a bit more and like give more of a long talking exposition kind of thing about the set. I'm kind of getting into the more like I don't know. I'm just trying, especially like more of the intro. I don't want to talk about it generally nearer the end, but for the intro, I'm just kind of like showing off actually what everything is rather than just being like, so let's open it together and see what it is and stuff. But I'm keeping that element a bit. I guess you'll see when you see the video. Yeah, it's not a good combo at all. I don't normally do nights, but covering for someone's birthday, so I'm doing nights and try and not look tired recording. That's what I felt like when I was recording my reviews of the mini Lego at like 4 a.m. in the morning. And I'm like, I want to go to bed, and I'm trying to not wake anyone up. I'm like, yeah, mini Lego is good, you know. But yeah, you'll pull through it, you know. Uh, Printed pieces are such a bonus when you build a set. There's nothing I love more than when you build in and get some of those printed pieces. It doesn't make a set so much better. I don't like, especially, it just sucks when Lego sell expensive sets and they come with stickers. Like the Daily Bugle, love the Daily Bugle, but now I think about it, did tell that guy it was my favorite set of all time, but um, those stickers killed me. They were awful. They were so annoying to put on. I had a lot of struggle with that. So I just like, I don't know, it's difficult. Need some people in so people could tell me what to do with the videos because it's just weird with the live streams and stuff. So normally like a bit better reception than I've had today. But I'd rather have like Cocoa City in talking the whole time, you know, active, giving me stuff to talk about, rather than having like more people in and no one says anything. Because then I just kind of feel like there's people watching me just kind of sit here and be like, please talk, guys. I don't have anything to talk about. But yeah, mm, it's just nice, obviously, to have that kind of input from people, and then who can say like, oh yeah, do this. Because like, what one thing I want to do, I've talked about it before, is I want to like maybe play Lego video games on like a stream or just like for a video. I don't know, but I feel like I don't want to lose my audience because everyone who watches me is because I build cities and whatever. Won't want to lose that, so it's difficult to get like a right mix of things. I'd be too terrified doing a live stream. I always try to keep you talking. Yeah, I really do appreciate it because like some people will message after a live stream and be like, "Oh, just watched the live stream, missed it, really liked it," and I was like, "Really?" Like there was a whole hour where I was like, didn't say anything, but I don't know. Obviously, like all the building in my videos is done on a time lapse, so when it's weird because this kind of gives people a chance to watch it live. Obviously, have you seen the new botanical set at 3,792 pieces? Wow. So I read that it was coming out, that it was like it was I thought it was rumored. I've not seen it. I didn't know there's any leaked photos or anything like that. Like it's just weird because like sounds like it'd be a very good set. But obviously that they had the whole a lot of people built the Friends thing where they built two of the Friends botanical gardens and put it together. They look amazing. I love these crystal pieces. They were like kryptonite back in the day when they were green for Lego. Cool to have those. But no, I need to check that out. I love the battle bus, the new battle bus that just got announced. Funny enough, Lego Fortnite is a big reason why the channel exists too. I started playing a bit more Fortnite with friends last year and towards the end when like the OG stuff came out again, and just reminded me of playing it a few years ago. It was really cool. Then they updated it all, and I tried to like keep up with it a bit. Was playing it casually, and then they came out with Lego Fortnite, and I was that was like a dream come true at the moment. At the time, I was like, oh my god, it's really cool. And then it was like a bit like Minecraft as well, so it was perfect for me. And then my birthday, 8th of December, I went to London for my birthday. Uh, and and just when I was there, they had the Lego Loot Llama as a display, and went to go see that. And just kind of that combination just made I don't know, just kind of maybe be like, I need to start building Lego more. Price tag at $330. Let's see how much AliExpress have it for, and then we'll talk business. Wow, that is a lot of money. That is a. I'm really. Where did you see this? I'd love to look this up and like see for myself because damn, that is. I did see it. I read about it, but I thought the picture that they had was just like the French Botanical Garden rather than that. Anyway, yeah, back to the Fortnite stuff. While I'm waiting for a reply. Um, so the battle bus does look really cool. All the sets that actually look really good, but I want that battle bus because that would I can put that in the city. You know, that Mario set that came out that's gonna be coming out is cool too when he's like riding Yoshi. Uh, but yeah, but the battle bus I need that. You know, and the minifigures look great too. It's $100. I don't know how much many pounds that would be like £95 or something. Maybe a bit less than that. 89.99 maybe. A lot of money. Uh, a lot of money for a set that's not really like looks okay in the city, but yeah. Um, AliExpress already has a botanical garden for years for $50. Wow. I'm gonna have to get on that. The only problem is obviously they release a real one, then you want to get the real one. Well, like a fake version of the real one. That's my problem. So they're talking about at the moment releasing a Krusty Burger set. Uh, I love the Simpsons stuff, and it is really good, and I love for them to bring the theme back. But I've got that Lego Mo's, and I feel like Mo's is the kind of thing they'd make a set of, and then I'd feel like they wouldn't do a modular version, so I guess I'm safe in that way. But if they released a Mo's and then like I'd have to get it, but at the same time, what would I do? Because I can't have two Mo's in the city, so I'd be in a very weird place then. So I hope they bring this thing back, but I hope they never make a new Mo's because that would mess my head up. But I'm thinking about buying a fake Mo minifigure, like a fake custom printing thing, because I just want like a Mo for my Lego Mo's because it's not a Mo. I've got most of the other. I'm missing a Mr. Burns, and that's pretty much it really. I've got everyone else. So yeah, I pretty much completed the Lego Simpsons stuff. That was probably my favorite theme when I was little. Nicholas Bricks on Facebook. I have to look this guy up because it seems like he's got the facts, and I do not. That is really interesting. I'd love to see it. I did hear about it, but I've not seen it. I'd love to look at it because that would be crazy. That much. That must be a pretty cool botanical garden. Get mixed up. I'm putting things. There's a lot. Oh my god, there's still another bag left as well. God, man. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Guess you're by yourself. So are you. Wow. Very surprised though. That is that much. It's weird because I was watching a video about someone's Lego city, and they were talking about like back in the day, they never had like expensive Lego sets, so they didn't have the bigger stuff. Like now we've got Rivendell, we've got Barandeur, we've got the modulars, you've got all the Star Wars ships, you've got the Dungeons and Dragons thing, you've got all of those coming out in quick succession, all expensive sets. But like back then, they only sold them for they just sold the smaller sets. So getting something big was rare, but now we've got so much of that, and like now it's at the Botanical Garden, and now it's like, what do you get? What's the best things to get? Obviously, the best thing to get is always what you like most. I never worry. Like I do take pride in when I'm like, I've got this set and it's now worth this amount of money. But I don't. Not like I always think that, but I never would sell it. If it was a set that I would already built, and gone through that, I probably wouldn't sell anything. Especially like the expensive sets, because they would be something I want to have. Like it'd be better on display then, because people care more. How are you finding the bricks in the set so far? Honestly, yeah, I've not noticed them. They're great. Really impressed. I had no troubles. But I guess like we're not onto the technical stuff yet. We are just kind of building the foundation. But so far, I don't know what these are built with. Because I know Fantasy's with Go bricks. I don't know if these guys do their own bricks or what's going on. But yeah, just good things to say so far. To be honest, I feel like if it was bad, then I'd kind of be like, oh, I'm having a problem here. But no, generally very good. The quality of alternate bricks has just took such a step up in like the last few years. It is really cool to see because it's great because like I can understand people having moral problems when you buy AliExpress modulars and it's Lego design. I can see why. I don't have a problem with it, but I can understand the argument. But I don't ever see a reason why people would talk down on a FunWhole or a Fantasy or anything like that because they're their own thing. They're their own design. They're doing their own thing, and like, what's the problem with that? They're not, especially like they got IPs that they work with, and like, what's the problem? If anything, it's good because it's gonna make Lego up their game, because there's going to be a point where this becomes more popular. This is too good of a product to just keep, because like people who have cities will buy this. They will buy these because there's such a great progression to a city. You know, sets that are out now and modulars out now, and like Lego release one modular a year. If you follow Panacea, FunWhole, they both release a modular a year. You know, they're probably going to be a bit of a cheaper modular as well because they're, you know, not using the Lego name. That's like 3 modulars a year. And if you're not buying anything like from AliExpress, that's like a realistic amount of modulars, like one every few months. They're expensive, so that'd probably work out fine if you were buying real ones. But yeah, these will catch on, and Lego will have to up their game eventually or lower their prices. I don't know what they're gonna do, but the thing is Lego, and Lego will never fall off, never. But like I think there'll probably be slowly a drop. People will notice a drop in quality, and I'm much more likely to buy all these sets than get a stupid Lego City set that won't even look good in the city. But Lego are Lego for a reason. It's crazy how defense people get over official Lego. It is insane. I've had a lot of insults about it as well, being like, I often get comments on videos, even old videos, that are just like, I'd never buy fake Lego, and like to just go out your way to be like, you know, be really passionate about that. It does surprise me. I'm like, huh, you do you, man. But I wonder how many. Like, I'm not trying to insult them, but I do wonder how many sets people build a year. Uh, I built obviously a set every week, pretty much, and I've been really lucky to do that. But that's because they're so much cheaper than the real thing. So yeah, but I do wonder how much like actual building people get to do when they're not, you know, actively when they just support Lego like that. You're gonna run out of money, you know. It's too expensive to just get like a nice little set. It's basically like £40, $50, you know, for like nothing, you know, that amazing, that impressive. That's the cost now. It's crazy. There's so many sets that I've wanted to buy that I've been like, that would look really good in the city, or that's really cool, and then it's just stupidly priced, and I'm like, I'm not gonna buy that. You know, it's just too much. It's a stupid amount. Like I'm trying to think of an example. There's like a skate park out a while ago on Lego, and that was like £40 or something like that, and it was not even that impressive. I was like, I could implement that in the city somehow, like a park or something. I'd normally pick it up if it was like 20. The burger van they released is fantastic, but it feels like they only care about the vehicles. And like obviously car people exist and whatever. So speed champions, I'm all for it, you know. Not really my thing, but happy it exists. But yeah, it if you want to get anything worth having, 40, 50 quid minimum, which just sucks. All builds are coming much better. All builds. I mean, it comes with lights, it comes with everything, and like lights are stressing me out. But you know, for much less as well, full basically, you know, full Lego module that'd be like £220. Getting it all for much cheaper. I think this is $160. I don't know what that translates to in English money, but not as much. But yeah, it's just a very interesting situation. Yeah, I had some subscribers in my video comment, unsavory comments, and then unsub. Oh, weird. Am I frozen? Oh yeah, I'm frozen. Of course, I'm frozen. Am I phone dead? Well, good on there. Maybe it's just my iPad. It's like that. I've got to walk through this mountain of plastic when I come through. Hopefully this works now. Don't have any more streaming problems, please. It's taking a very long time to load. I think it's because of my iPad rather than I need to switch the internet. Only because obviously I can't tell people if this isn't set up, and I also don't know if the stream's going alright. If it suddenly ends or whatever, then I will know. It might have just suddenly ended, but I don't think it has. I think it's just the internet on here is being slow. Yeah, like the booklet as well. This kind of booklet, you'd expect to get that for like a £400 set in Lego. This is just, they're just like, they're not giving it away, obviously, but here we go. Moment of truth. Please work. Huh, green screen. I keep forgetting that. Oh, why is this not working? What is going on with my internet today? It is never have a problem with it normally. And today, everything is just going wrong. But I guess nothing else is loaded in. So, I think we should be alright. I'm just going to let that load and probably keep building. Keep you there, just in case. Worst part is people probably sat there watching this normally and being like, there's no issue at all. But yeah, if anyone's saying anything, I will not be able to comment this exact second at a time. Just because YouTube is being annoying. Well, not YouTube, my internet's being annoying. Sorry, YouTube, I didn't mean to diss you like that. I need a second one of these. Suddenly become a lot faster at building when I don't speak. Weird how that works. Oh, what is the time? It's 5 o'clock. My goodness. How am I streaming for? I don't know. Is my iPad's not working? I don't know. Come on, work. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm switching back to the other internet. I'm gonna try everything. That's the good thing, is that it's just because my iPad's being like nothing is loading, so it makes me more confident that the stream isn't down. It's just my very awful internet connection. Oh, you pay so much money for internet and it just never works. And there's nothing you can do. I think these look very similar to Go bricks when I build them. I don't know. I think they've probably built out of Go bricks. Oh, we're on. Yes. Okay, we're working. Still live. Great. Let me just catch up the comments. 2 comments. I think your city will look better because it's different stuff in it rather than just the same modulars. That's the big reason why I built the Mo's mock, was because I thought, well, I love all the modulars, don't get me wrong. But there's a point where if I buy every single modular and build roads, every city is just gonna look the exact same. And obviously it's still cool. Like it's still, oh that's a cool city. But like I see a lot of cities, I look at a lot of cities, and then I just think they all kind of blend in together because they're all just the same buildings because everyone has the same thing to build from. So then I build out the fantasy stuff, with my custom stuff in there. I want like a park and stuff. And then I hope stuff like that makes it so we've got a city worth having, a city, that people maybe not now, but one day are gonna look at and then go, huh, that's really cool. This guy is a cool city. And then I will be known as some of the YouTube great cities. But yeah, obviously it's daunting because bigger creators have good cities because obviously they have more money because they generate more money, which obviously makes sense. But it is important as well because obviously a lot of them has been going for a long time. So, like, yeah, their stuff's built up over a long time. It's be interesting to know how much money they actually spend. Like, I know Brixie obviously he gets sent a lot of the new stuff, but he actively buys a lot, and he's got the warehouse and everything. But someone like Mr. Bookie Boo, who I love his city, he's redoing it at the moment. He actually responds to a lot of comments, and he's pretty good when it comes to that stuff. But he is a very daunting creator to watch because he has a lot of terrain. He goes for a lot of personality, and it is scary to watch because you're like, huh, I don't think I'd ever be able to do this. Oh, there we go. And completely, I'm getting sidetracked already. I'm not sure I already know this, but does your city have a name? It does have a name, but I don't talk about it a lot. So the name of the city, and I'm gonna eventually get this printed off on a sticker and like get it big. But it's called, and it's nothing to actually do with the real place. It's kind of named after, but it's called Legolas Vegas. Uh, and that's like I don't talk about it a lot. Maybe I will at some point. Um, but my mum loves Las Vegas, and obviously I'm not gonna have like casinos. It's not based off Las Vegas, my city, but I'm gonna. But it's like Legolas. So when I started making the city and coming up with it, I was watching Lord of the Rings, and I was a bit into Lord of the Rings at the time, and Legolas was my favorite character, and then Lego Lass, obviously that's his name, but then it's got Lego in it, and then Legolas, and then Vegas. So what I'm going to do on the town hall eventually is get a Legolas minifigure and put his head on the mayor's body, so then he will be the mayor. And yeah, I really like that name too. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, it's just an interesting like. Hopefully that will be like it'll be talked about one day, and people will be like, "Oh, Legolas Vegas." Probably won't, but that'd be cool if people cared, And but yeah, one like that's more of like like a personal, like not like it's not like a personal, it's not like a secret, but I'm just something I don't really talk about in the videos because like also I'm just talking about the city stuff. I'm always talking about modulars and stuff, and then I kind of forget because I don't call it. I just call it like the Lego City a lot of the time because if I said to someone like, "Oh yeah, I've got a city called Lego Las Vegas," they'd be like, "Huh?" But yeah, eventually I want to have a big sign outside, and if I have roads coming into the city, I'd like to like have it there as well. You're like you are entering Las Vegas, and yeah, eventually just have signs up on the roofs that it's like population, and I want to have a live population counter. Don't know exactly how I'm gonna do that, but like I said, I have this book where I've got all the characters written about. Not really started it yet, but I've took all the pictures and everything. It's just a long process that will be. Process that I was gonna have more time for, and then I started the channel, so obviously I spend more time on this, which is fine. But I will get around to it eventually. That's the thing. It'll take could take years, but the time will pass anyway, and I might as well do something that I'm gonna look back on in years and be like, I'm really happy I started this. Me too. I'm gonna go when I'm 21. My mum's always said that she's gonna take me when I'm 21. So, mine's just named after my dog, not just, but just the seas. Haha. Even though my dog ain't invited in Coco City, she would destroy it. Yeah. I want to get all downbeat, but when I was on holiday, my dog died, which was very sad. But I was gonna have a lot of stuff about him in the city, and then unexpectedly he went. So I'd still like to have some stuff about him, like some dedicated stuff. But yeah, it is difficult. But yeah, I still like to have some stuff about him. He was a pug, so I wanted to have some pug stuff going about, and yeah, I think I still will. But it is sad. So thank you. It's all right. I've got two others, and not that they obviously replace each other. Oh, I'm not even paying attention to the instructions. What am I doing? Um, but yeah, it not that obviously not very nice, but yeah, I think want to have some dedicated like memorials or something in the city. That'd be cool. What I'd like to do, not city related, but I'd love to do it eventually. Is like those pictures people like you can get them like as Lego. They do like a picture thing where you can get your picture printed, but it's all in like yellow and grey. I wouldn't really want to have that, but I'd like to like the little dots and then make a big picture out of that. It'd be a very complicated process, but it'd be pretty cool to do. And like have a picture because that would just be cool art to like have around. I can't figure out where this is meant to go. It's not very clear, unfortunately. This is back here. Is it on top of this? Kind of does look. Oh yeah, yeah, that makes sense. All right, well that all figured out. The cools look good in that set, to be honest. What do you mean by the cools? Am I being stupid? The cools. Do we mean the colours or colours? Oh yeah, colours do look good. Yeah, they're very like it's vibrant, but it's not too in your face like bright red, bright blue. I mean, there is dark red and a darker blue. Interesting. Yeah, like this is gonna be really cool to eventually take apart. I didn't realize I said cool. Yeah, that's all right. I kind of thought you meant that, but I wasn't 100% sure. Um, Yikes. Okay. But yeah, like it's what's nice having like not like a nice colourful city, but you want life in your city. You don't want everything to be dull. Just live streaming for just over an hour. Got 5 people in. Hope everyone else having a good day who's just joined the stream. I hope you guys comment. Tell me where you're watching from. Tell me if you had a good day or whatever. Always love to hear it all. So there we go. That looks good. I think I'm building some kind of bookcase, and it looks good, but see, it's not done yet. Keep getting lost on the. I'd be interested to know how much slower I am because I'm on a live stream than when I build normally. Like obviously I don't care because it's nice to be on a live stream, but I'm curious because there's obviously a difference because I do stop to talk at points, and that's just something. it's kind of weird. I've just kind of been sat in my room talking to my camera for 2 hours, but a lot of people still watching. People comment stuff. It's just me in Cocoa City pulling the weight here. I want to hear stuff. You got any questions? Feel free. Got anything you want to know? Feel free. Want to know what I'm building? Just ask. Yeah. Want to know why there's suddenly a green screen behind me when there's never been before? It's just because I bought one. That's why. It's not really that complicated. But still, stuff like that. And everyone's just left. Wow. Sorry to disappoint everyone with my questions. That's why it'd be interesting. I would like to do a live stream about Lego games at some point. I'm always nervous that my neighbor will hear me think I sound like an idiot when I'm recording. Yeah, I think I feel like people can hear me, and I'm like, oh, I don't really want to. My girlfriend said the other day that she'd like to just sit in my bedroom while I record a live stream, and I'd be like, that'd be really weird because I just kind of be talking to people and you'd be sat there, and I was like, that would be very like a weird feeling. But maybe one day she might jump on a live stream. Who knows? But yeah, I'd like to, like I said, like doing maybe like a series or a live stream on some Lego games might be a really cool thing to do because it's just different. But like I said, I don't know. I should do a different channel for that if I was to do that because I won't want to lose my audience or anything doing content people don't want to see. But like that's what I mean. Like right now, I'm like a alternate Lego channel and I guess a Lego City channel. But then it's difficult because like because especially while I'm still quite small, I don't want to start going around mixing around the content and stuff because then I've built up 800 subscribers. I'm very fortunate to have 800 whole people who decided to subscribe, and I don't want people to go, "Oh, this guy's making videos about games now." But I guess at the same time, it bring in a different audience. But I don't want to have an audience that is like all over the place. Because like if I just uploaded a video about me playing Minecraft, that'd be weird, obviously. But because if it was Lego video games, then yeah. I've got a lot of video ideas that I keep having. I've got a big list of them. I'm considering watching I don't know if anyone knows who he's like called Mark on YouTube, and he will watch and then review every single episode of TV shows that's like The Simpsons. I was watching some of his clip the other day, but I've watched the whole thing before, and it's like 7 hours long and like stupidly long. But they're like great videos to just put on and kind of relax and do other things too. And I was considering maybe doing that for like Lego Ninjago. Maybe do a tested video and see how it goes, or try. Yeah, that's a good idea. I might do that. That's yeah, that's a good idea. But yeah, the other thing is watching the whole of Lego Ninjago and then having like a review on every episode or something like that. Just trying to like move stuff about kind of and just test to see like what else I can do as a channel because and then at the end of the day the focus is always being able to fund the city and then more videos because when I was little it was always a dream to be a YouTuber but when you get older you kind of realize well I don't think that's ever going to happen, which is completely fine. I just enjoy doing the videos now, having a few people who actively watch. It's really nice and just showing off my progress. That's what it's all about. But I'd love eventually for the videos to film themselves, just so then I won't have to worry about how I'm gonna afford each week worth of videos. I can just build. That would be amazing. Uh, and then that way, maybe I'd love to have 2 uploads a week at some point. That would be really cool. I know Brixie uploads once a day. The guy's crazy. Once a day would be too much because, like, I wouldn't be able to live. I like going to the cinema. I like filming films. I like making films. I like going and doing stuff. And not every single day of my life is to do with Lego. Ooh. I completely think it will happen for you. In fact, I know it will. Fully believe in China. I really appreciate that. I really do. Hopefully, maybe one day. Um, I doubt it though, and you know it's completely fine. Like I really want to be a director, you know, in films, but like I'm kind of like obviously it's been a lifelong dream to do YouTube. You know, I'd love to do YouTube, and but especially it's just a weird niche. Just a weird niche to ever like fund itself. Fake like Lego itself. Like there's not really that many. Like, obviously we've got the big Lego YouTubers, but I feel like they're only big in the Lego community. If you told most people, oh Brixie, they wouldn't know who they are. Um, so yeah, it's just weird. It's just weird how that works, you know. But I would love to be at a point where everything could fund itself. I think that's always been the aim. So now I could keep making videos no matter what, because you know there will be changes in my life eventually, and you know. But as long as everything you know was to pay for itself, there's no reason why I can't just keep this going long term. You know, it's kind of daunting when I even started the channel, thinking, well, I'll be doing this in a few months' time. How long will this go on for with the weekly uploads? And it's still going, and it doesn't look like it's going to stop. Now, obviously, that could, you know, come back to bite me. I could maybe stop uploading in a month. That won't happen. I've got too many videos planned. But yeah, it's just obviously difficult as well without the. And like, I suppose at the end of the day, all views is just a number on a screen. But it is always nice when you upload a video and just getting that feeling when you see 1,000 views. Like my best ever video got, I think it's on 11,000 views right now. That's my first ever modular review for the AliExpress one, and just love it. Just love that video. Had that. It got me 100 subscribers alone in that video, and like I wonder if people still tuning in now who are from. That's why I mentioned. How do people find me? That's like I was interested to know that because like I'd be surprised at where I'm suggested on YouTube. So it's like I said, a weird niche. So I'm sure people find me through loads of different ways, but I do get curious because 800 people is a lot of people. Where they find me from, you know? It's just as well because sometimes I like see a boost in subscribers when I upload something different. And even though the videos, so like when I did the real Lego stuff, I didn't get as many views as I would have liked to. Only got like 201, 300 on the other, maybe like 300 on the other one as well. But I had a lot of new subscribers from some of those because I guess people were just like, oh, this is a YouTuber and he does real Lego reviews or whatever, and just probably subscribed. Because it's probably the first time they'd have ever me come up on their suggestion. I completely agree. I just got 1,000 views on one of my videos for the very first time, and it is exciting. I know people say we don't care about the numbers, but of course we do. Like we work hard on views. It should, of course. Yeah, that's the thing. People say a lot. I hear a lot of the time. People say like to encourage people. If you was, if you were 1,000 people sat watching you in a room, that's a lot. And yeah, it is a lot. But like if you have 300 people watching you in a room, that's a lot. 200 people is a lot. 50 people is a lot, yeah, but YouTube is different. And I think everyone knows that really. You know, it's just something, a little lie we like to tell ourselves. But yeah, you know, just that's the thing. I'd like to keep going. Like my aim used to always be to have more views on each video than the subscribers I had because that means basically all my subscribers watch all my videos and then possibly more. Now I've not done that in a very long time because I often get way less views than I do subscribers, and it's just interesting. But like I said, that's an aim, but it's not something I can control really. If people want to watch me or not, unless I go out and buy. That's the other thing that scares me. If I go out and buy a modular again, a fake modular, and then it doesn't do well, then I'm like, huh, what do I do on YouTube now? Because that was like the thing that brought in all the views, and then it'd be like, oh, what do I do now? But yeah, now I get a lot less because I guess the subscribers maybe subscribed and then maybe aren't as interested anymore. I think I found with the first 200 subscribers, which I think you're at right now, Coco City, uh, a lot more like weirdly I got a lot more views back then, and I don't exactly know why that is. Like I'm not some kind of YouTube expert. Been on YouTube my whole life, but guess what? Still never figured it out properly, you know. But that's the thing. You play into an algorithm, and I get down rabbit holes where sometimes I'm like, I'll end up watching other videos like how to get more, views on YouTube and stuff. And then they never tell you anything. You just sit there and waste 15 minutes of your life, and they don't tell you anything. Like, I hate to hate on other YouTubers, but vidIQ is such a waste of time. I've watched so many of their videos, and I don't think they've ever told me valuable information once. And yeah, obviously their analytics is quite good, but yeah, I watch a lot of their videos, and I just think, why did I watch that? And then I get all, oh my god, I need to make YouTube videos. Oh. Like they've got videos like how to get 1,000 subscribers with your first ever YouTube video, and I'm like, that's an awful video to put out because it gives people the impression that it's just easy to go out and get 1,000 views, 1,000 subscribers off one video. And obviously it's possible, it's been done, it will keep being done, but it's so unrealistic and it'll put people off. People are expecting 1,000 subscribers for one video, then and it's like, oh, introduce yourself properly and all this, and I'm like, no, well, yeah, obviously, but for 1,000 subscribers, it's got to be a pretty good video. I'm giving up touching videos like that because they leave me feeling more deflated than ever, so I don't anymore. Yeah, me too. YouTube algorithm is crazy. There's always this daunting thing of when should you upload, how often should you upload, how long should your videos be. I kind of just like started ignoring that because I don't want to be thinking. I just want to make videos that I like. And I'm happy that most of the time I will not often, but sometimes I will just sit and watch my own video and I'll be like, huh, and then just enjoy it. So that's like that's the aim, I guess, to make videos that I like. That's a realistic aim that I can achieve. Obviously, the real aim is to make some money. When I say money, I just mean money that can keep me sustained on YouTube. So then I can still go out and do nice things, and then come home and build Lego because Lego shouldn't be that expensive where you have to choose between Lego and living your life. That is an unsustainable hobby. Unless you do it on AliExpress, and then fantastic. Like as long as you're having fun, it will show through. I'm trying to ignore all the rules. Yeah, like I said, I researched earlier on. I was like, what is the best time to upload? And it said like all these different times, and it was stressing me out. So then, like, I just seemed the middle point. I was like middle of the day, around 3 o'clock, and then that's good. So British time 3 o'clock. Everywhere else is not too bad of a time. Then like America, it's earlier on in the morning. Um, I was on holiday in Greece, not Greece, Turkey. How do I forget where I even went? So that was 5 o'clock there, but that's a pretty good time, dinner time. And so yeah, so I like that time. And then Tuesdays, the only reason why I upload on Tuesdays is because my first ever video I filmed on a Monday and uploaded the video on a Tuesday. Just so happened to upload it that day. So just have it. I got into, Blister Lord Tuesday. I posted my thumbnails to a Facebook group asking for opinions, got completely trashed. I couldn't be mad because I asked for their opinion. Yeah, I feel like I got into that hole myself. On my old channel, when I was a bit younger, I fell into the trap of like doing sub for sub and stuff like that, and advertising my videos on there. And like, even though I got a bit more views and a few more subscribers, none of it was authentic. And I've actually built up more views and more subscribers on this channel now by being realistic. The other thing is with thumbnails is it's really difficult because like you want to have a thumbnail that's easy to make, it won't take you loads of time. But like, you want to have them so like my thumbnails. I just stick to the same format, and maybe one day I'll change, and maybe I'll go back and edit other thumbnails. But I want to show off like my thumbnails. I want to show off what I'm building. I want to show off me because I'm the one building it. Maybe that's something I'm not always as bothered as having me in, but it's just something that fills up the screen, and then I want to have text saying this is what I'm building. But if you just had text and then the picture of the thing, then I feel like it would be weird. But yeah, I'd be happy to. Like, I'm not bothered as having myself. I just obviously like to have a brand, like just kind of carry on the same thing. I've been building this bookshelf for a very long time. This is a very big bookshelf, but the biggest bookshelf I've ever seen made out of Lego ever. What is the time? It is 6:30. I'm gonna have to end the stream soon, just purely because I've dinner tonight, and I have to go to that. I will be streaming tomorrow, but I don't have to. I don't have to start right now, but I will be streaming tomorrow. When I put that on, all my. Where do you post on Facebook, by the way? I'm curious. When you say that, like, because I've seen you obviously, you Coco City post advertisements in like the beginner Lego City group and stuff like that. My stomach is rumbling. I'm really hungry. um, but yeah, I'm interested to know where else you like kind of post and advertise your videos because obviously your videos are starting to take off a bit and doing well. I'm just interested where like what you do for that. You know, people say to me, "Don't put my face because no one knows me," but like if I have my face, eventually people recognize it as my face. Yeah, that's weird. Like I can kind of get the argument, but like I just feel like all the thumbnails would be really, really boring if it was just set. This is what I'm building in text. Like, especially because if me and you was to build the same set, then you base it the same thumbnail. At that point, I guess you can mix it up a bit, but there's not too much you can do. And then again, everyone feels the same. Everyone's doing the same thing, kind of. So yeah, weird. Why am I doing this wrong? Why is that? Oh no, that's okay. I'm okay, mental. I think posted it on a group called YouTubers for Beginners. Yeah, I was in a few of those for a while. Um, but like, yeah, often I always see there's either no comments or anything, no one ever tells you anything, or it's mostly just negative. And like, it's easy to go, oh, they make bad videos, whatever. But you know, it's hard. And but again, everyone has their own personality. Everyone does their own thing, and it's what's great about YouTube. But it is difficult. This is a really weird design. I'm balancing that on the books. How high is this floor? This is ridiculous. That is like how I feel like that's how high a floor normally is. This is enormous. I don't share my links as much now because I liked your advice you gave me, so I tend to not share my link. Oh yeah, I did tell you that. Yeah, I just found when you kind of when you're everywhere and you're just like, oh, watch my video. People might it might get you a click, and people might maybe watch a video, or might people might do whatever. But I think a lot of the time I don't think it will earn long term subscribers. And like, yeah, posting your link loads of places, like especially like YouTubers for beginners, people will probably watch your video. If they do give you criticism, they'll go, hey, um, your video is bad for this reason, and you're like, great, now I feel bad. Um, and then but then that's a view, but they're never going to watch your video again. So kind of it doesn't end well. Like weirdly, um, that is crazy. I know. Like I don't know where the roof is going to be. There's a big truck moving outside my house all of a sudden. So my dogs are going crazy. If you can hear that, I'm very sorry. All right. Um, but yeah, so I used to share my link everywhere on my old channel. So I had a TV show called Stickman, and I really wanted it to do well. I was desperate for it to do well. So what I did was I got on loads of Reddits, loads of Facebooks, and I posted the links everywhere, and they got loads of views. Like, no, well, some of them got loads of views, but nothing ever came from it. You know, no one ever. There was no comments. There was no support. There was nothing. So I think I've got my Instagram, but that's more just because like it's like I've got it and I post on it sometimes, but it's more just because I wanna um be able to talk to anyone if they ever, you know, if someone ever has a question and it's too long to answer like in a comment, then I'm like that's why I kind of move them on like, oh, could you message me on Instagram? Because it was just is that definitely um yeah, like then that way I can proper give them the details and then kind of know their question more too. You know, get the so that's why I kind of have an Instagram. But yeah, I not the biggest fan of now because I kind of since I've grown my channel basically through YouTube, just trusting the system, hoping everything works out. It has done. I mean, like I'm really lucky to be in the place I am where I can work with companies and everything. Ah, why are you coming apart? No, we've got too high on the bookshelf. It's not going to sustain. Got to lock in for this. I think that's good. Let's go. I'd also like to at some point, definitely not in the near future, would it be impossible? But I'd love to have a second camera of what I see. So having like a camera here, having like a separate angle one, the live streams, but also the speed builds. So that would be really cool to have. But it is obviously difficult. It'll be difficult. Oh my god. Right, guys, my phone is now charging. I'm gonna end the live stream there, but I just wanted to come back and just explain that my phone just died. So I guess that's calling it quits on today. TARDIS Mole, really nice to finally have you in a live stream. I'm so sorry. I think you're just very unlucky and never got the chance to actually be in one. I hope that's all good. I'm just basically saying how the live streams we're gonna end it now. My phone's dead, so I can't really set it up and build. But I really appreciate everyone who's watched today. Hope you get everyone's had a really good time. Yeah, just a bit weird with the whole phone dying and the connection problems during the thing. Yeah, TARDIS Mole, really nice that you're on the live stream finally. Coco City, really appreciate all the contributions during the stream. My microphone isn't on right now, so I might sound a bit odd, but yeah, that's the situation. Anyway, thank you so much everyone for watching. I hope everyone has a fantastic day. You guys, everyone who's tuned into the stream today, are Ballistic Brick certified, and I hope you have a good one. Bye. I say bye. I need to end this now. Right. Bye.